24 pounds of oil pressure, baby. Let's go. Got it.
Oh, we made it out here to Summit Motorsports Park. Friday night testing for the first time for Vicci, or in general, on the drag strip with that car. A lot bigger, busier place than I thought it was going to be. This place is packed. So I wheeled in here. I'll be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know you were supposed to bring window paint for your own number. Luckily, parked beside some really cool guys. They gave me a rundown on that. And he's in the same class as me, so I'm going to follow him around to hop in the lanes and whatnot. So definitely something new for me. I've done a lot of off-roading and woods racing, never drag racing. So let's try this out tonight.
No
So here's the breakdown. 403 reaction, which is pretty trash. 224 to the 60. 598 to the 330. There we go. 9.0 in the 8th mile at 79 mile an hour. And a 14.032 at 98. To say I am ecstatic about that pass is... So my goal is 13 anything to be heads up hustle in the summer. Because it's 13.5 class. So I don't want to be in the 14s. But, man. That went so well. I shimmied just a little bit on the shift, but it was straight the entire time. Drag strip. We've got cars slowing about to the trailers. So luckily we got one pass in, but Zach and Doug have not made it here yet. So the two guys that were supposed to be coming here to meet up with me, I don't know which one. One of them lost the wheel bearing. They street drove both their cars, and they're in town fixing that right now. But didn't make it here before the rain. I'm assuming this is probably going to shut down for the night. It's looking awfully dark to the west over here. So that goes on a little ways. I'm gonna hang out here, might get a hold of Zach, see what he's up to, and see what happens. I'm realizing when I'm solo at an event, I'm pretty crappy at update. Update, it started raining. I don't know if I got that or not, but we've been on the rain delay now for probably 45 minutes. And it was just a short little spurt, but everyone gets one more run, so I should be able to go out one more time. I don't think Zach and Doug are going to make it in here. They had a wheel bearing that split on Doug's Camaro, and they're in the process of fixing it. They're like 5 minutes away, but I don't think they're going to get in here in time. So I'm just waiting around, getting some B-roll, trying to be a real YouTuber, you know, do some video stuff. But most of the guys packed up and left already, and I think there's an event going on this weekend, but there's some stands for that, but a lot of them are done racing. So I'm going out as many times as I can, so I should get at least one more pass, hopefully. Sadly, I'm behind the boards because the next spot to stand is like a quarter mile that way without being on the fence and in someone's pit. So we're just going to say that was faster than Vicky. That's the best time y'all get. I guarantee it was faster than Vicky. The time on those was also faster than Vicky. We've got an update on Zach and Doug. They are not making it to the track. The Camaro exploded the wheel bearing, and I guess it's pretty bad. They're not going to fix it, so I offered to load my car up once I make my pass here, and then drive to where they're at, which is only about 10 minutes away from the track. They almost made it, and then it luckily happened there, not on the track. I guess that's a good sign here. But I'm gonna unload my car, and I can street drive it on my 33s. Try and get his car in the trailer. I guess it's just on the spindle, and there's a whole bunch of jagged metal that got beat up underneath the car. I don't know what that is, but he asked if I had a Metabo or anything. Luckily, I still do from last weekend in the truck. So we should be able to cut off whatever we need to and winch it up on my trailer. And then it's going to be a long night. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do to get your buddies back home, you know? So, should be hopefully called up here in the next 20-30 minutes. I'm going to make my pass, swap my wheels over, and get loaded up. And then we'll go from there. See what we get into tonight. Real quick and go rest this slip real quick. That light doesn't work. So, I know y'all can't see this, but 389 reaction, about a tenth quicker. 2.1 to the 60. 583 to the 330. 892 to the 8th mile, which is, it's quicker all around. And a 1395 at 96.89 mile an hour. So we dropped a mile an hour and dropped, what, 8 tenths? No. Yes. Not tenths. Hundredths. Something like that. We're in the 13s. I'm not great with numbers. We're in the 13s. That's all that matters. Y'all probably can't see that, but there you go. Alright, we're going to strap down and go rescue Zach and Doug. Buddy, what you got going on?
Take a look. Got a seized wheel bearing.
Doug, how we doing?
Oh, you know,
Uh,
The past 2 hours of struggling. Because that inner race is seized on.
Good news, I have tools. I was just going to say, is this a bad time to say that I got active warrants?
I was like, what?
good time to say we can use your truck.
I'm joking. Not that I know of.
I'm not joking.
No?
Come on, I hate this button.
Wait, so y'all talked to the cops or the manager already?
He talked to the manager, I talked to the cop.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's that one that I talked to.
Oh, there's 2 of them here. Damn, Doug. Damn criminals out in the IGA. We're going to take all the donuts.
Let's shoot for no.
I'll
Because
do my best.
I'd still ideally like to just drive it home.
You'll be able to drive it home. It's just there might be a slit right here, which won't hurt anything. There just might be a slit.
It's going to make it a lot harder to get that new bearing on it.
No, because it's in the tapered part. It won't touch it. I just want to aim that way instead of hitting the threads accidentally. See what she does. Mr. Hercules.
Hey now.
I gotta figure out how to release the trigger. There we go.
It stays on. Ain't got no safety pedal.
Hell no. I hope. Can you get out the outside bearing out of the...
Are you testing it?
Yeah, once I polish it.
Polish.
I want to see if that will. Once I polish this with the, what do you call that? What do you call that sandy thing used to polish crankshaft? If I put this on.
I mean, I'll tell you, that flap disc is about the perfect material right now. You can also do heads and tops of deck surfaces with
really
it.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's about what I did mine with.
Yeah. Polish all that stuff right off.
I'll say it's very cinematic. You got the backdrop of the T-bucket. You're kind of in a shadow.
Shadows, just
Yeah.
the rain.
The rain,
sprinkling.
yeah. Like some Gotham City vibes going on here.
Ooh boy.
Next one's not getting my ID, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's weird. Did I get my ID back?
It's in my pocket.
Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. I will definitely forget that. Me.
This.
Yeah, that's the sketchy part. The retainer.
Ah,
We're gonna reuse.
you got, I was gonna say, you got a new one of them?
I don't know.
It's like this one except
It's-
for
it's
on
a-
the car.
Basically, we call it AutoZone. I'm like, you guys got a bearing splitter? And they're like, what's a bearing splitter? I'm like, what do you mean you know what bearing splitters? And then they're like, well, we got a bearing puller. And I'm like, that's a 3-jaw puller when they give me the part number. I'm like, no, I need this thing. You clamp around and you...
The fact that he's used it enough, he knows the number.
Yeah, I had to give him numbers. And it was hilarious. And then we got this gigantic, I didn't even know they made a 3-jaw puller. It's like this big. Of course it didn't work. Why? Because somebody welded this on driving down the highway. This ain't going to be the trip to LS Fest again.
I couldn't even do 100 mile an hour. I was,
You'd be like, ah! Well, you could. It would just...
no, I meant on the track. I was
What did it do?
hoping 98 on the first one.
Oh, it was so close.
Yeah, it was like 98.4 or something like that.
Okay, well,
Hold on.
we just have to use the old one.
Yeah, looks good.
I'm not crazy, right? I didn't just pull it out and set it somewhere.
I don't think so.
Was that just outer bearing? Or
There was no outer race for the bearing in the box, I don't think. They just pulled out the bearing and it was like, there's no race. Just the inner. Why? Why? He's brand new. We paid way too much for that to not have a race.
Kind of like LS cam bearings.
Oh, you just don't look at it?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Unless you have another one, there's really no point in looking at it.
That car back there did just fine without looking at it.
Yeah. Don't look at it. It's got a little picture.
You have another race?
Yeah, it's right there. I have the same races as you. In my car.
Right.
Like,
So are you gonna put yours on mine and then put yours on the trailer? That doesn't
probably
make
not.
sense.
And you speak English, I have no gas. And his car said 1 mile till E.
And then he left.
And I'm like,
Got 1 mile.
I gave him $10.
Oh, you nice
they were
guy.
only because there was kids in the back
Did
seat.
he give you the ring?
Yeah. Oh, no. He insisted, and I tossed it in the passenger seat because I said, no, you just take the money.
Should take him the ring.
I was afraid it was radioactive or something. Especially with that license plate. And 1 mile till E, leaving the gas station.
It was definitely real sketchy.
It made no sense.
I got hit up at the gas station 2 weeks ago. Some guy comes walking up. He's like, hey, man. I was in the vet going to karaoke.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, man, I hate to bug you, but I ran out of gas down the road. I'm thinking it's a typical, I need 10, 20 bucks. No, he's already carrying a gallon water jug and filled up with gas. He's like, I already got gas. I don't want to walk 2 miles back.
Get a ride?
And he's like, I seen the car is pretty cool. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever. I'm like, what's your name? He goes, Nemo, like the fish.
What?
I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. So he hops in. He seems all right. I'm like, what do you got? He's like, oh, I got a Ford Ranger. It's a pre-runner. I'm thinking typical fucking, 3-inch rough country and whatever.
Yeah.
No, we go down there. It's actually the back half of this fucking tube chassis, and it's got
No
changed
way.
shots on it, the first-gen Ranger. I'm like, did you? He was like an hour and a half south of us. But he's like, yeah, I got a fuel cell, no fuel gauge. He was, I just got tired of fucking walking.
That was the story of my first drag truck, that S10.
That did not go
I
on.
had some kids getting the T-bucket earlier. I was
Yeah?
like, I got nothing better to do but sit here. You guys can hop in. Doug's going to the Mexican restaurant to go to the bathroom just to find out it's not a restaurant and it's a whole goods place.
Mhm.
It looks like a restaurant.
Strip club.
We're
I
gonna call it
would have went in if that was the case.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Come back in a couple.
Hey, so fancy story. I have an impact with sockets. If you would like that, I didn't realize you had a 4-way out here.
We didn't have a 4-way.
What?
That's all right. I'm close enough.
Bought a 4-way.
Oh yeah.
You know the bathroom over here?
Yeah.
Drain's plugged and it's floating.
Oh, is it getting bubbly?
Yeah, she's the drain's plugged.
Good thing you parked on top of it. Oh, I thought you hadn't gotten to the beer.
I had to get. Oh yeah, she's done. Crack one open.
Is that a razzleberry?
This is the white haze.
Oh, I haven't had that. I just had
Man,
a
the raspberry I've been hooked on, but then I got in the white haze. Whew,
I just
boy.
had a razzleberry on the way here. Well, on the way to the track like 5 hours ago.
So it's done.
Yeah, it's gone.
It was real fun.
So yeah, Hercules didn't even struggle with that,
Oh.
Mr. Harbor Freight hater.
I said it's better than my DeWalt. Now my Milwaukee, on the other hand, I'd have to handle that to see, but. Hopefully my battery didn't go dead from all that lighting.
I'm showing off the Dud's rain tires he's got up here.
Tell him he can start his first.
He's working on
Oh. Is the multi-step process?
it. Slightly to the left. He can't find the hole.
A little dark in there?
Yeah, it don't seem like that much to the left. I mean, it's like not much. I mean, I could kick him straight.
Alright, I went all the way around. There it goes.
Hey! Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that much. Damn. Alright.
Okay, let's try this.
Run out right as he starts. There we go. See, it's worth sitting around on these snaps, I tell you. See if we can put zaps on there.